Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive. This time, we are taking a look at a YouTube video.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's called,
Okay.
the name of it is El secreto para generar abundancia.txt.
Oh, cool. It's interesting.
Yeah, so that translates to the secret to generating abundance.
Okay.
And it's from the Spanish language channel that focuses on personal finance and wealth building.
Cool.
And so our mission today is going to be to take a look at this video and see if we can unpack it
Okay.
and figure out what these so-called secrets are.
Right.
And then see how we can apply it to, our own journey toward financial abundance.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. And what's really fascinating about this is that, even though it's in Spanish, it just really taps into this universal desire for financial security and abundance.
Yeah.
Kind of transcends language and cultural barriers.
Totally. And the video, it starts off with this really bold premise. It says that financial success isn't about luck or intelligence, but rather it's about habits and money management skills.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so we always hear these rags to riches stories, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, this person just got lucky or whatever. But this video is saying, no.
Right.
It's not about chance.
It's about choices.
It's about the choices you make and the systems you put in place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the video highlights a really crucial point, which is that most of us aren't taught these essential money management skills in traditional education systems.
Oh, yeah.
Think back to your own schooling. Did you ever have a dedicated class?
No, not really.
On personal finance?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe like a quick section in a general economics class or something.
Right.
But nothing that really got down into the nitty-gritty of how to actually manage your money.
In the real world.
And that's exactly the gap that this video aims to fill.
Right.
It's emphasizing the importance of learning these skills outside of formal education, empowering individuals to actually take control of their own financial well-being.
So it's like a secret weapon?
Kinda.
Yeah, for people who, didn't get that formal training.
Right.
Okay, well, I am all ears. What are these secret money management skills?
So the video dives into what it calls the 6-account system.
6 accounts?
Yeah, okay.
This forms the core of its strategy for building wealth.
Okay, I'm intrigued,
Okay.
but already feeling a little overwhelmed.
Don't worry, it's actually quite straightforward.
Yeah.
So basically, the system involves dividing your income into 6 distinct bank accounts.
Okay.
Each serving a very specific purpose.
Okay.
So we can start with the first one, which is called the Freedom Account.
Freedom Account, okay.
And this is dedicated to building long-term wealth through investments.
Okay.
And you're supposed to allocate 10% of your income to this account.
10%, right off the bat.
Yeah.
That's a pretty significant chunk.
It is, but the idea is to prioritize
Right.
your future financial freedom.
Okay.
Think of it as paying yourself first.
Right.
So by consistently investing a portion of your income, you're letting that money work for you.
Yeah.
It's growing over time.
I see. So it's like planting seeds for the future.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your future financial harvest.
Okay, cool.
So that's the Freedom Account.
All right. I'm curious about these other accounts.
Okay.
What's next on the list?
Next up is what's called the long-term savings account.
Okay.
And another 10% of your income goes here.
Gotcha.
And this acts as the safety net for emergencies and unexpected expenses.
Okay.
So think of those just-in-case moments that life throws your way. This account has you covered.
It's so important to have that emergency fund.
Absolutely.
I'm wondering, is there a specific type of investment recommended for this?
Yeah. So the video emphasizes the importance of liquidity for this account.
Okay.
So this means investing in options that are easily convertible to cash, even if the returns might be slightly lower.
I got it. Okay, so safety and accessibility over high returns in this case.
Exactly.
All right, well, what about the rest of these accounts?
Yeah.
We still have 4 to go.
We do. So the third account is the personal development and education account.
Personal development and education.
Yes.
Okay.
And yes, another 10% of your income goes here.
Okay.
And this one's all about investing in yourself.
Oh, interesting.
Enhancing your skills, your knowledge, and ultimately your earning potential.
This is where it gets really interesting.
Right.
Investing in yourself, what does that look like in practice?
It can take many forms.
Okay.
So courses, books, workshops, mentorship programs, anything that helps you acquire new skills.
Right.
Expand your knowledge base.
Yeah.
Become more valuable in the marketplace.
So it's not just about saving money.
Right.
It's about investing in your future earning power.
Exactly.
I love that concept.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the next account?
All right, so the next one's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay.
It's the basic needs account.
Basic needs.
And this is where 50% of your income goes.
Whoa, 50%.
Covering essential living expenses.
Okay.
Like rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, transportation, all that good stuff.
Okay, so half your income is going towards keeping a roof over your head.
Pretty much.
Food on the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
The essentials.
That seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
I am really curious about these last two accounts, though.
Okay.
What are those all about?
Now we get to the fun stuff.
Okay.
So account number 5 is what is called the fun account.
Fun account?
And 10% of your income is dedicated to, well, having fun.
All right, here's where I get really excited.
Okay. Tell me more. What
counts as fun?
What counts as fun in this system?
Anything that brings you joy.
Okay.
Restaurants, travel, entertainment, hobbies, a new gadget you've been eyeing.
Okay.
You name it.
Yeah.
It's the guilt-free spending account.
Okay.
Designed to help you enjoy life in the present while still planning for the future.
That's so important to have that balance, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, saving for the future, but enjoying those little pleasures.
Exactly.
Along the way.
Yep.
Okay, down to the final account.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of this last one?
So the final account is called the donation account.
Donation account.
Okay, here 2-3% of your income is allocated to giving back to the community or supporting causes you believe in.
Okay.
This could be through donations to charities, volunteering your time, even directly helping individuals in need.
Okay.
Whatever feels right for you.
I like that. It's a really nice touch.
It kind of emphasizes the importance of generosity and contributing to something larger than yourself.
Exactly.
So, okay, we've got the freedom account, the long-term savings, personal development, basic needs, fun, and donations.
Yeah.
That's quite a system. But I have to ask, is it realistic for everybody to actually divide their income like this? I mean, it sounds great in theory, but what about, like, somebody who's struggling to make ends meet or facing unexpected expenses, you know?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Could they really do this?
That's where I think the need for flexibility and adaptation comes in.
Okay.
You know, what's fascinating is the video doesn't present this as like a rigid one-size-fits-all solution. It's more like a framework.
Right.
That you can kind of tailor to your own unique circumstances.
So it's less about rigidly adhering to these percentages and more about understanding those core principles behind the system.
Exactly.
And then adjusting it based on, you know, your own life and your own financial situation.
So let's explore like some potential benefits.
Okay.
By dividing your income into these separate accounts, you gain a much clearer picture of your spending patterns.
Right.
And you can actually allocate funds more intentionally.
So you're not just like throwing money at a problem.
Right.
You're actually saying like, okay, this is where my money is going. This is what it's doing.
You're giving each dollar a job to do.
Right. I like that.
And I think this system, you know, it really encourages you to prioritize your future financial well-being.
Okay.
For example, the freedom account that instills that long-term investment mindset.
Right.
Imagine like the power of those consistent contributions over time, even if they're small, compounding.
Yeah.
That's wealth building in action.
That's the key. And having that separate emergency fund, what a sense of security, you know? Just knowing that you're prepared for whatever life throws your way.
Exactly. And let's not forget the psychological impact of that fun account.
Right.
To make sure you're not depriving yourself.
Yeah.
You know, striking that balance between saving to the future and actually enjoying the present.
So you're not feeling restricted,
right?
Which can lead to, you know, overspending or...
Yeah, that burnout.
Yeah, exactly.
Just burnout.
Okay, so we talked about the good. What about the not so good?
Okay, so let's flip the coin and look at some potential drawbacks.
Okay.
So first off, that rigidity of those percentages might not be feasible for everybody.
Right.
If you have a very limited income, it might be challenging to put 10% to each of those savings and investment accounts and still cover your basic needs.
And you never know what life is going to throw at you.
Right.
So you might have unexpected expenses.
Absolutely.
And then have to dip into those savings.
And disrupt those long-term goals.
Yeah.
Flexibility is key.
Right. It's not about just blindly following those rules.
Exactly.
It's about understanding those principles behind them and adapting them as needed.
I completely agree.
Okay.
And it's also important to remember that this system focuses primarily on managing the money you have coming in.
Okay.
It doesn't directly address the income side.
That's a good point, yeah.
Of the equation.
You could be like the best saver in the world. Right.
Right. Exactly.
Really disciplined.
Yeah.
Putting all your money in those different accounts. But if you're not making enough money, Yeah,
if your income is stagnant,
it's not going to solve all your problems.
Exactly. It's just one piece of the puzzle.
Right.
Finding ways to increase your income, whether through skills development, career advancement, exploring side hustles, that's all equally important.
So it's about a holistic approach.
Yes.
You got to manage your money wisely, but you also need to think about how to boost your earning potential at the same time.
It's a two-pronged attack
on
achieving financial freedom.
I like that analogy. Okay, well, this deep dive has given us a lot to think about. But before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a final thought to ponder.
All right.
Imagine you could design your own ideal 6-account system.
Oh. Yeah.
What would your percentages be?
Interesting.
And why?
I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
It really makes you think about your own priorities and your financial goals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you prioritize rapid wealth accumulation, so more money in the freedom account? Or maybe focus on boosting your earning potential with a larger personal development allocation?
Right. Or maybe travel and experiences are your top priority.
Yeah.
So you opt for a bigger fun account.
Totally.
There's no right or wrong answer.
Right.
It's all about designing a system that really aligns with your values and aspirations.
I think that's a great point. There's no right or wrong answer here.
Yeah.
It's all about what works for you.
Absolutely.
So I guess that kind of brings us to the end of our deep dive today.
Okay.
We've explored this unique approach to financial freedom. We dug into some of the psychology behind, money management and even challenged you to design your own personalized system.
Right.
So I think the main takeaway here is that financial freedom.
Yeah.
It's a journey.
Absolutely.
It's not like a destination,
It's ongoing.
It's ongoing. And like with any journey, the most important thing is just to take those first steps.
Just get started.
Yeah, just get started.
Yeah.
So until next time, keep exploring, keep learning.
Keep pushing those boundaries.
Yeah, keep pushing those boundaries of your own knowledge and potential.
And remember, enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride.